what's going on, everybody? I'm Jacob Bartley, and this is Apocaflix News Bits, where we report breaking stories. And apparently, Ben Affleck has announced that he is no longer directing the Batman standalone film for Warner Bros. And DC in the DC Extended Universe. And this is big news because there's been a lot of problems going on with DC lately. Ben Affleck came out a while ago and said that he wouldn't do it if the script wasn't right. And we get this official announcement from Ben Affleck himself that he will not be directing the film anymore. But apparently he's still going to star in the film, which is really good news. So I'm going to go ahead and read his statement that he put out. There are certain characters who hold a special place in the hearts of millions. Performing this role demands focus, passion, and the very best performance I can give. It has become clear that I cannot do both jobs to the level they require. Together with the studio, I have decided to find a partner in a director who will collaborate with me in this massive film. I am still in this and we are making it, but we are currently looking for a director. I remain extremely committed to this project and look forward to bringing this to life for fans around the world. So, at first, this is devastating news. Like, on the surface, it sucks because Ben Affleck is a great director. He's an Oscar-winning director. He won his 2 films ago, Argo, won Best Picture at the Oscars. So, of course, like me, everyone who was a Ben Affleck fan and a Batman fan, most people were excited to see Ben Affleck direct this movie. And I agree, it really does suck and it's very unfortunate. But when you really think about it, at least in my opinion, it's not the worst thing in the world. He does have a point. It is very difficult to direct and star in a film, let alone a Batman film that is one of the, if not the most beloved characters in storytelling history. And not that Batman itself calls for a lot from performance-wise, but I get where he's coming from, where he wants to give it all on camera, and he doesn't want to deal with stress off camera. Now, there's a lot more to this than that simple version of it. I guarantee you he's having problems with it, with the studio, with Jeff Johns, who is kind of running this DCEU with the announcement later last year. So he's probably butting heads with Jeff Johns, probably butting heads with the studio, and he's probably contractually obligated to play Batman. And I think he still wants to play Batman, but I cannot blame him for stepping down and not wanting to direct this film. As far as who's going to direct it, who knows? We're not going to know. It's going to be somebody random out of nowhere. But if you ask me, I would love to see David Fincher direct this film. And that might sound odd at first, but remember, David Fincher directed Ben Affleck in Gone Girl. And Gone Girl was fantastic. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Ben Affleck was great in it. Greatly directed film. Whether or not you like Gone Girl, it was successful, mostly beloved, and it did very well. So, if Fincher was announced, I would be over the moon. I would almost rather have Fincher direct rather than Ben Affleck, but don't get me wrong, I would still be very happy if Ben Affleck was directing. Also consider the movie Live by Night just came out at the end of last year, and it didn't do so well. Critically, it wasn't loved. Financially, it didn't do well. It kind of bombed. And that's with WB, Ben Affleck directing. Maybe he's like, that failure might have hurt him, and he maybe want to step down and just focus on being Batman instead of the whole project of this Batman movie for the DCEU. So there you have it. Ben Affleck is no longer directing the Batman film for Warner Bros. And DC. Let us know in the comment section what you think of this. It's crazy, honestly, and it does suck, but you never know. Something great can come out of it, like David Fincher directing. Alright, that's going to do it for this Apocaflix news bit reporting that Ben Affleck is no longer directing Batman. I'm Jacob Bartley. You can find me on this Apocaflix Movies YouTube channel. Please subscribe to our channel, hit that like button, stay tuned for other breaking news stories, and a bunch of stuff we got going on, our movie news podcast, our Star Wars podcast, the Padawan podcast, and a bunch of other things, movie reviews we got going on here. Thanks again, and until next time, take care.